Good morning, campers. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? No. Look at this nonsense. No. 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 You know how much water, how much beachfront I lost in the last 2 days? Out there where the river's flowing good and hard, that's where I was digging. That's not digging anymore. Yeah. I am so glad that the rain's gone. But in 2 days, when this starts to come down, it's supposed to rain again. So, ew. Yeah, not cool, man, not cool. Remember just a couple of videos ago, I said, go away, water. I guess it didn't wanna. So, I'm doing a little poking around, a little prospecting this morning. I want to know that anything that I'm putting through my box is the right stuff, so I do a little poking around first and make it happen. I cleared this spot the other night before the rain, so I'll throw that into buckets and run it through. It's really thick black sand. It's all sandy but black sand holding. And then I'm gonna come over here and test this other hole. That's my main bedrock hole. I'm gonna work out that. But I've got this other one over here. And I think I might do a test pan from here right about now. These old timers, man, they did it. They did the work. So I don't know where the tailings end and what's fresh. So when I come over to this, it looks like tailings to me because it's stacked and there's no gravel in between it. So how far back did they go? How much of that is silt deposit from the last 180 years? So I'm going to test the top of it to see if it's accumulated anything. Just test. That's all it is. So we'll see how it goes. Good morning. So since the water came up so high, this is where I was digging, and it's showing me exactly why I was getting good gold there. That rock's creating quite the disturbance, and the drop zone is following all the way to the open area. So that's why I was getting good gold there, and that tells me exactly where I need to dig. That's good. So I think I'm going to take a little walk down the beach and look for exactly these spots at exactly the same level with that much or more current, because I can see it doing that little bubbling action there. So let's go for a walk and see how many of those I can find. That's where I dug out that big circle. That's that giant rock. It's gone. 6 feet under. But I can see the whole. Oh, I see that current that's just on the outside of the rock. That's about the edge of my circle, and that's that 20 feet of real estate that I opened up. Perfect. Okay, so I got a little line coming on the inside of that rock. Good to know. Whew. Catch my breath first. I'm in the middle of moving my stuff. Seems I found more than visible pay streaks in the water. I found it on the ground. So I'm moving my stuff. And I'll be back in a minute to show you what I got. So I picked up some good thick black sand. Hi, bucket. And some good numbers of fines. And yeah, I'm gonna pull some buckets, fill the wheelbarrow here, my wash spot up top, and we'll see how one wheelbarrow load looks tomorrow. I'm just gonna fill it up tonight and then go wash some of my concentrates. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. All of this looks pretty good, like the gravelly part, and I even did a poke up there. It's really sandy, and that's how I can tell if it's just tailings that didn't fill back in, or if it's filling back in because it's concentrating. And all I gotta do is poke my shovel in there, and if it's gravelly, it's gravelly. If it's sandy, it's sandy. It doesn't get any simpler than that, does it? So that's how I found this spot. I'm poking my shovel around that, and it just can see the gravels. So yeah, it was an easy pick. But anyway, we'll see how we do. Just a test. Testy. Long ways from where I was this morning. Alrighty, good morning, kids, cappers and gold miners and gold lovers. I'm waiting for the sun, but I can't wait for the sun. I'm too impatient, and the days are getting shorter, so sun or no sun, gotta get her done. While I wait for my miller table to come, I'm gonna keep using my V-rib matting here in the high banker with a build pump. Knock down this unclassified bucket, and then I've got all these super fines here for the miller table. That's what I'm gonna wait for that. For now, I'm gonna knock this down, see what happens, and we'll be back. And it should be daytime. Okay, so we're up here at the front section. I'm gonna wash this wheelbarrow of dirt, and then I'll probably just turn around and start picking at the ground and make a trench. Because carrying buckets isn't fun. And even if it's not the best ground, the faster I can get it through there, the faster I can make it pile up. So that's what I'm gonna do, make a trench. 10 minutes into washing dirt, and of course it starts to rain. So I'm gonna put on my rubber ducky suit and go back out there. And judging by the sky over there, as soon as I walk down there in my rubber ducky suit, it should stop. Oh, look, there's blue skies. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on anyway. I love these games. It's fun. Challenges. We'll have a long talk later about it. See, told you so. Suited up, rubberized, gloves and everything. Not even back to the box yet. It stopped raining. Let's go wash some dirt. So, if you were faced with a dilemma or a choice, bedrock, single medium-sized flakes, or flour gold, I think my choice is going to be both, because I can't walk away from this. I don't know how well it shows up there on the camera, but I can't walk away from that. That's just too much. I can't even really pan it out. I did two pokes, 1, 2, and I got a lot of flower gold. So maybe we should flatten this hill before we head back to Bedrock. Huh? I'm gonna go grab the rest of my stuff. I just had my wheelbarrow loaded up and had my pan and shovel with me. I figured, oh, I'm gonna poke into that. It looks pretty nice. Oh, it sure does. So I'll just go grab the rest of my stuff right there and bring it up 50 feet. And then go take lunch. And after lunch, I'm gonna throw some rocks around. Show you what it looks like after. Okay, so I'm gonna stop for lunch. I just thought I'd take a peek here. On this side, it's sandy so far on top, but on the river side, it's concentrated right down the gravels just because the water's hitting it harder. And I can tell just by looking at it as I pull it apart that this pile of rock is not stacked. This is accumulated from the river because it's so mixed up of multiple materials. It's not like the rest of it where it's stacked rock and it's just sand in between. This is definitely piled up. So I'm really excited to watch this hill. Make that disappear maybe before I go back to the Bedrock. But for now, it's lunchtime. We'll be back to make that clean. Okay, the top layer is de-rocked. More rock over here. More rock over here. More rock over there. So now I'm gonna take the pickaxe, smack the heck out of this top layer, and pull out some more rocks. And then I'll fill the buckets. Good morning. It's another beautiful day in paradise. Sitting here waiting for my partner. He'll be coming down the hill in any second. Yeah, another 6 days of rain. It's gonna be wet. I just hope, well, I hope that it doesn't pour because then the river's gonna come right back up. I need that river to go down like 2 weeks ago. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you'd like to see happen today. So, it was a pretty good day. The rain lightened up after lunch. I got my package in the mail today. My Miller table came. I can clean up my gold. This is awesome. On the way back up to Yale today as we're coming to get my package, the boat decided to play games. Seems the starter has gone on this motor. Partner's gone to grab the trailer, pull it out, more repairs. Picked up some supplies since I guess I'll be sitting at base camp for a couple more days waiting. At least I got water and supplies and rain. So the adventure continues. See you soon. Show you what's up. Good Saturday morning. No rain today. This is awesome. This is good. Today we're gonna get back to this pile here and see if we can't continue to knock it down. Partner was here and pulled the load out of it yesterday, and I'm going to keep on going on it today. The river has dropped almost 5 feet. It's coming down awesomely. Here I thought I would have to wait a week to get back into the good stuff. Might just be 2 or 3 more days, so I'm gonna have to knock this down real quick. Time to bust it into overtime. And yesterday we had some more hurdles, more boat issues. You know, there's so many challenges to this. It's unbelievable, really. But with the challenges comes opportunities. There's a couple things in the works here for the future that make the whole thing a little bit better. So if I can put up with the hard times, there'll be some good times to follow. And I believe it'll come out of the ground as well. So let's just keep picking away at it here. Keep washing dirt. Keep chasing the dream. See you soon. We'll be back at lunchtime. Okay, so I'm gonna do a clean out tonight, see how today's dig on this went. It's starting to get pretty sandy, so I don't know if I want to keep going. I did a test pan up top, got a big flake, but that's like the top foot. This corner's a little gravelly, but it's sandy up front. So I'm gonna do a clean out, see how it looks. Some sections of this is probably still pretty good, but most of this backside and getting into the middle now, it's a lot of sand. So I'm gonna make sure the gold's in there first before I keep going on the second half of the hill. I've got some testing to do up there. I'm gonna go do a couple test pans and then go do some cleanup. All right, so I went and did that test pan I was talking about, and I definitely found the next spot. Yeah. So, yeah. Good morning. We're on day 3 of this pile. I thought it'd be gone by now, but kind of been busy. Trying to do a bunch of things, so more than halfway through, I guess. Just past halfway through. Got a load ready to go. And I'll probably do 2 loads today and then move my box down to where I tested yesterday because that was pretty good. And we can always come back and keep going, but for now I'm gonna keep jumping. Every time I see really good flakes, I'm gonna jump on them. And we'll come back. There's lots of time. I'll be here for a while. Situation update. I didn't go through the hill. I'm trying to go under the hill. You see, what happened was I found a big rock. And then I found that it was a really big rock. And then it got all sandy, sand. So I stopped on that side, turned my attention to this side. Well, there's a pocket here that's all gravelly garnet goodness. So it looks like there's another hard something up against it. Could be the same rock, little pocket. I'm gonna clean out this little pocket here. I might even move the wall over a little bit. Do this little pocket here, get that guy this way, and then go in between the 2 boulders if the gravel's there. So we'll check back in later. Guess what I'm doing at 8:30 at night in the rain? Yeah, trying to make some money. That's right. I don't mind a little bit of hard work. I mind the rain, but I can't control that except to dress up. And that's about all I can do. Because fixing and trying don't solve nothing. Fixing is rich. I'm just about to do a little cook up here. This is the 2 days on that little hill that I've been picking away at. Looks pretty good. I think I'll keep going on it maybe. We'll see what it weighs up to. Good morning, good morning. There's no rain today yet. So we're out here Looking to move back down to where I was before this nasty stuff got here. I'm gonna put that pile up top on hold. I got halfway through the pile, washed up what I had so far. It was only 1 gram. A couple bigger flakes, but most of it's pretty fine. So if I'm getting fine gold, I might as well stick with the fine gold. I'm coming back down here to my tail section where I was digging. This is where I had my box set up, my little drainage trench. And there's the water action telling me where to dig. So the plan is today is to get this little section de-rocked up above it. See how nice that looks? See how pretty that looks? Hold on here. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'm moving my box down here. So hard to show in all the black sands, but I'm moving back down. So this is where the bread and butter was. That first 10 by 10 hole did pretty damn good, so I'm gonna stick with this for a little bit and chase the water as it comes back down. So we'll be back later on today to show you my mess. Hit like, leave a comment, tell me how crazy I am, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I'm doing right. So before I clear my rocks here, I'm basically going to come from this big boulder down my shovel over to those rocks. Actually, it's coming this way. I did some testing. I got decent gold here at the edge of this big rock, and it stopped over here. No, hardly any gold, lots of black sand. So that's the work area. This is where I'm piling rocks. Always test before you dig. Call before you dig. Okay, I'm going to postpone this project again for now. The water's starting to come down. I'm getting a little bit of an area I'm starting to clear over there. And I cooked up what I've dug out of here so far. Only 1 gram out of that much. I know how much a yard of dirt is. It looks like about that much. 1 gram, not enough. Moving on. There was nice big flakes in there, just not enough of them. Show you a picture here in a second. And yeah, I'll put all the rocks back there in sometime, or keep going. But for now, we're gonna move on.